Morning all. So Saturday, and thankfully Christmas is nearly here and will nearly be gone, and I know that some of us really struggle with it. It doesn't matter what emotions you've got around it, you could enjoy it, but you're always going to be thinking coulda, woulda, shoulda, what would have happened if I'd had that family. I know I do. This year I've ducked out of it. My Christmas decorations consist of a bowl of chocolate Christmas decorations that I bought thinking I'll put my tree up, but you know what? I'm embracing it this year. If I'm not in the mood, I'm going to go with it. I'm not going to force myself into doing anything that I don't want to do. And I wonder if there's a message there for you out there at all. It could be that you have gone along with it and that you are still feeling miserable. So what could you do to take back the power? What could you do to sort of empower yourself and make yourself feel less shit at this time of year? Because let's face it, a lot of us do. There's a whole series of blogs, infinite amounts of resources out there talking about how to cope with Christmas. For me, as I say, it's about taking, not going with it. I'm just not having it this year. So, and I'm comfortable with that. So what could you do? It may be that you've got obligations that you have to fulfill, but is that something you need to do next year? Is there a way that you could put a boundary in and say, actually, last year we did this, but this year we're going to do this? A bit of give and take with people around you. And that might help to manage expectations. It might help you feel a bit more empowered. If they don't support you, then obviously that's a question and a conversation to have with them and ask them what their expectations are. But I do find, there are expectations around it. Your family, your friends, your other halves will expect you to do certain things. And I've had a conversation with my other half, and to be fair, he's less fussed about Christmas than I am. But I said to him, no, I'm not putting the tree up. I want to spend the day with you on our own, just doing what we want to do, and he's happy with that. But I know that not every other spouse would want to do that. So what can you do perhaps to compromise? Where can you hit the middle ground? So if this year is going to be miserable because you're doing things that you feel you ought to, make plans for 2019. You say, well, last year was yours and I went along with what you did, so why can't 2019 be what I want? Could it be going away? Could it be removing yourself and just saying, right, we're having a day to ourselves? Whatever works for you. But start planning now, and then you can start managing those expectations so that 2019 is the year that perhaps Christmas is tolerable, perhaps even enjoyable. Depends what you want to get out of it. So that's the call to action, really, is just start planning ahead and start thinking about what you can do and what you can put in place to sort of manage Christmas next year if it's miserable for you this year. And don't forget, obviously, people's reactions to this are theirs, not yours. That's not your problem. All you can deal with is if you're looking to take self-care and do something that you want to do, that's for you. It doesn't make you selfish. It's just about expressing and letting people in on how you're feeling and what it is you need to take care of yourself. So if that is taking time out, that is taking time out. So yeah, that is today. That's the call to action. Tomorrow is the roundup of getting back into the flow. And I'm going to start advertising big time the January Wellness Month. I told you about it yesterday. The first week is nutrition. We've got a webinar. Second week is about staying connected and sorting out a support network. Third week is about exercise, which is also incredibly important for mental health. And then the fourth week is about self-sabotage, which leads nicely into the 5-day challenge right at the end. The 5-day challenge is entirely free. All you need to do is there'll be a landing page. All you've got to do is sign up with your email address and get on the mailing list. And then what you get is every day of that 5-day, you will get an email, a video and a worksheet. That when you sign up, you'll also get some incredible freebies that won't be available at any other time. So get involved really. And 2019 for me, I've made a promise to myself that I don't want any more sort of guff. It's the most polite word I can think of. Any guff going over from 2018 into 2019. For me, 2019 represents a year of empowerment and change for me, I think. So it's all about you in January and what you can do to make yourself feel good. So hopefully you'll get involved and be excited about it. But anyway, I shall see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye-bye.